I promise you all, I was about to make a news video for once praising 2K for doing something really good. We're still going to talk about that in this video, but it all changed with one post from Ronnie 2K. And the rabbit hole just goes deeper and deeper that almost nobody has made the connections to yet. So we just got to get straight into it, man. It's going to be a crazy one. Whatever y'all got to do, make sure that like button is blue. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. And let's get right into the news. We're almost at 1 million subs, bro. Hit that subscribe button. I'm staring at you. Hit it. Okay, so look, Ronnie 2K, you guys know we have all year talked about RNG, random number generator, the game making you miss when you time it perfectly. We've also a little bit talked about how the game seems like it has a rubber band Mario Kart effect where, especially in like 5v5, if you're up by 20 on a team, you just all of a sudden start missing every shot. You're not getting favorable animations where you'll steal, you'll be in the lane, you don't get a steal, but then they do, and they make weak contest shots all of a sudden, but they weren't making them before. Well, Ronnie 2K made a post, and we have to listen to what he says in this video, and then we'll talk about it. I'll be right back.
What's your NBA 2K hot take? Well, mine's pretty simple. I let my opponent get out to a 20-point lead, and then I boat race them. It might be the slingshot effect, or it might just be that I'm that damn good.
Now, some of you heard that, and some of you didn't, but Ronnie 2K still has me blocked on Twitter. Now, luckily, on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, you can now see people's posts even when you are blocked. Someone commented on it, it popped up on my feed, I seen it. Luckily, I pointed it out what he said, and then within half an hour, he deleted the post. So luckily, I saved it for you guys, and I said, and boom, it gets deleted. It might be the slingshot effect, quote unquote, from Ronnie 2K, the slingshot effect. He literally said it. I pointed it out. He deletes the post. Now you might be like, okay, maybe that's not why he deleted the post. It gets even deeper because just yesterday, someone sends me Ronnie 2K re-uploading this video on TikTok, and this is how the video looks.
What's your NBA 2K hot take? Well, mine's pretty simple. I let my opponent get out to a 20-point lead, and then I boat race them. What is your...
I mean, wow, you can't make it any more obvious that Ronnie took down that video to remove that part. There was someone that said, hey, Ronald, buddy, only employees at 2K are supposed to know about the slingshot effect. I've been talking about this, other creators as well, from the beginning of the year. Another thing we have been right about before we had actual confirmation from 2K, the slingshot effect is real. Now, if you don't know what that actually means, like for sure, this guy said it's when they bottleneck your success on the court after beating your opponent too long to help the less skilled players stay in the game. Similar to Mario Kart, where they give the last place racers the best mystery boxes possible. I told you guys, that's how the game goes. There is so much hand holding in this game, it is disgusting. From RNG to stop people from shooting too good that are skilled enough to shoot that good, to literally holding your team back, slingshotting them into the game, people that don't deserve to even be close in a rec game, in a pro-am game. And guys, I can't believe this, but it actually gets even deeper in the rabbit hole. This guy added me on Twitter, showing me this video right here where you see Ronnie 2K on the court. Now this is the only thing that might not be 100%. This might not be from that game that he showed in the TikTok, but he lost. He didn't even boat race them like he said and come back 20s. He lost the game to a white, by the way. To a white, he lost the game. There is no way, bro. I mean, the stars had to align for this, for all this to play out, for him to re-upload it, for someone that knows me to have played him in that game, and he lost. Ronnie, what is going on, guys? What is actually happening right now? I mean, this is insane. I told you guys, that's how 2K is. And on top of the RNG, something that's not talked about nearly as much on this game that needs to be talked about very badly is reverse RNG. There is literally a thing in the game. If you guys play the game, I've been playing a lot of stage recently for a big video I'm trying to do for you guys, just like the 100 no in rec, man. If you haven't seen the 100 no in rec, you gotta go check it out, dude. I put literally my life into it. It's a 3-hour video where I try to go 100 no in rec. You can see it right there. It is a very good video. Anyway, what I'm saying is I've been playing a lot of stage, and the meta, as you guys know, is, you know, the guards, they run into the corner and they chuck up a 3-point, and a 7-foot 99 rebound center can just sit there and grab the rebounds, and that's what they're doing, is just chucking up fadeaway threes. There is a reverse RNG in this game. I can tell you that with assurance. Like, I would easily put money on it that when you go 0 for 2 or 0 for 3, your green window is a mile longer than it normally is. Especially 2 for 2 versus 0 for 2. You are very due, is what people say. He's due to make that shot. He was 0 for 2. He was 0 for 3. Or he was 1 for 3. He missed his last 2 or 3 shots. Now, unless he falls to the ground or has dribbled for 20 seconds, he's making it. All of a sudden, you know, they're missing an open shot. And then now, oh, he hits a moderate contest on me when I'm right in his face. I promise you, it is in the game. We have to stop this now. I'm not kidding to you guys. I have been a huge Call of Duty fan for as long as from Call of Duty 4 up until Call of Duty Ghosts. I used to hit 10th Prestige every year. If you don't know what that is, it's basically the max level. I played zombies since the very beginning in Call of Duty World at War. When you had to unlock it, before they changed it, you had to unlock it by beating the story mode. That's how long I've been in Call of Duty. And if you guys haven't seen where Call of Duty has gone, they are about 2 to 3 years in front of 2K. They've had skill-based matchmaking for a few years. Boom, 2K has it now. Okay, they've only had it in there for a few years. They have this thing called engagement optimized matchmaking, where basically the game literally plays and manipulates your emotions. You're gonna go into a game and the algorithm says, hey, he's won 2 games in a row. We're gonna statistically give him a team where he's most likely going to lose this game. After you lose a game or 2, they're going to statistically give you a team where you're supposed to play good. It is a roller coaster of emotions from an algorithm that literally plays with your own brain. More than you even know how your brain is working, because it's an AI algorithm. We have to stop this now. There is so many people that already think 2K25 has engagement optimized matchmaking. We know that there's RNG in so many factors of the game. Steals, how you burst out of certain moves, what shots go in and what shots don't, rebounding. I mean, this is bad. Not enough people are as angry as they should be. Okay, guys, that's why I'm trying to stress this as hard as possible. We need to not get our emotions played by AI. That is what is happening, and it will only get worse. It is going to continue to get worse. We have real proof that there is a slingshot effect in our game right now. So you're up 15 points and the algorithm just goes, oh, you know what? Because Billy Bob on the other team is not good enough, let's make you, who timed your shot perfectly, miss the shot. Let's not let you, who got in the passing lane correctly and played it correctly and timed it right, pick up the steal. Let's let it bounce off his hands and go out of bounds. Let's let his pass not go to his wide open teammate correctly. Let's make his teammate catch it horribly and give him a speed up. That is what is going on. I don't think it can be stressed anymore how bad this is from me. You guys, if you just don't get it at this point, you just don't get it. And please let me tell you that I've been playing a ridiculous amount of 2K, almost more than I played in September this year, because I just played 100 rec games in like 5 days. I'm doing this big stage challenge. I actually kind of like the game. I've been having more fun playing the game than I'm not having fun. I kind of like this game. It's got a lot of flaws. Trust me, it has a lot. But I am very concerned for what is going on. We knew this was in the game. We didn't even need a confirmation. Okay, so that's the same thing I'm telling you with this reverse RNG, with the reverse heat check. This is all real. I'm telling you, this is not good. We are more and more moving away from this guy is good at the game, he should win the game, into, oh, let's just roll the dice. Oh, let's just gamp. Like, I still win 90% of my games, okay? I've still made a ridiculous amount of VC in this stage in the last few days. You guys are going to see it, okay? But this is not good. We are just not straying into a good place. Anyway, let's talk about something that is good, okay? Let me catch my breath here, all right? So Evan, who works for 2K, he made a post. A lot of people were getting banned. Some of you guys know this, some of you guys don't, but it needs to be talked about even further because a lot of people don't fully understand what's going on. It says, we are committed to providing a fair NBA 2K experience and are taking action against accounts identified to be using cheats such as auto green tools. And 2K's fair play is basically just saying that we are banning people that are using Zins or Titans or whatever it is in 2K. That's what this video was going to be about until Ronnie made that post, and then the rabbit hole just went deeper and deeper. Like I told you guys, why did he repost that and take it out? It just made it even more obvious. But look, this is very good. And now I do have to give it a backhanded compliment though, because why are we just now banning people in March? I mean, who really cares that much about getting banned in March? Not nearly as many people as in early 2K26, early 2K25. We have to set the tone, 2K, and ban these people when the game comes out. First week, second week, auto detecting Zins, whatever it's called, needs to be in the game immediately, okay? I understand that these guys, like we've talked about before, if you're that deep in to pay for a cheating device and blah, 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 you're probably going to be one of the good recurring, means coming back, customers for 2K. So you're probably spending a lot of money on the game and 2K doesn't want to get rid of them. But this is huge. I've got lots of friends that do not play this game because they don't want to play cheaters. And I didn't even know until recently that you can cheat in stage. I still don't 100% know that you can cheat without the meter off, but I'm 99% sure after playing stage the last few days that there is 99% a way to cheat with the meter off. I mean, I've been seeing some disgusting things happening in the stage. And I just want to say real quick, I am very, very disappointed in the stage community. I obviously didn't expect much going in there. But these guys run like Usain Bolt. They call themselves comp players and they got their drippy face cans on and their meta lineups. But as soon as they see a GOAT tier, now you can't play. Now you got to start running off the spot. Like, bro, what is going on here? 2K community. I haven't even got into how many of them are LT dexing and doing just the nastiest stuff in the world. So shout out to the stage players that have some sort of pride, that have some sort of honor, respect when playing the game, and just everybody in general that is watching this video. If you don't cheat, if you're not doing all that crazy stuff to win games, shout out to you, because we are straying down. Not only the company, but the player base are almost equally at fault of what is going on right now. Like, not a single person has to go out there and LT. You do not have to do that. I actually have finally figured out the 100% kryptonite to the LT lineup. Now, of course, it's still an LT lineup. You're going to lose against that, you know, but I have figured out how to stop it, and I will be talking about it soon. I'll show you guys how to make them miserable on the game. I mean, I don't think I lost to a single one yesterday. But look, what I'm trying to get back into is that 2K, we have to set the tone early. I did not get banned. So shout out to every single person throughout the year, throughout last year, whatever year, that has gave me some sort of accusations about cheating. Look, not a single one of those have said, hey bro, I see that you didn't get banned. I apologize. That was me. You know, I was just coping because I'm not good enough. I said, oh, he's reading too many shots. He's cheating. Not a single person. And you guys know, unless you're new, of course, that 2K has zero reason to not ban me. Okay, there's some creators that we've talked about, or if you guys have seen this year, that should have got banned, that had special privileges. Their teammates got banned, but they didn't get banned. Anyway, but that's not me, okay? I did not cheat. That's why I did not get banned, okay? But anyway, let's just go further. Garcelle said, in my opinion, if you are grinding for top 10, your account should be looked at for account sharing to regulate TOS rules so it makes it fair for the community to actually see who's actually cheating or grinding for real. Hate the tweet or not, that is still cheating. I grind this game every day the real way. Have some pride. Now, I kind of understand what he's saying, but, you know, there's always so much content in being a legend that, you know, you guys know I love playing on legend accounts. Like, I used to be a legend in 2K20, and I told you all about how important that is for the game because I made 70, 80 videos in 2K20 that have the word legend in it. Finally, legend means something again. I've been posting more legend build videos. They always do good. You guys like them. I think that once someone is a legend, that shouldn't matter anymore, right? Like once they are a top level. But yes, during the grind, when we're going up to who's the first legend, blah, 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 they should definitely have their account looked at. Now, I personally believe that if you are caught with what's it called? A auto green is what they said, device, Zen, Titan, I don't know what the hell all these people use, dude. There's so many things I've heard, especially playing Stage in the last few days. Skelly. There's this thing called Skelly and Helios. Like, dude, there's just so much stuff. Anyway, you should be permanently banned. Permanently. IP banned even. We don't want cheaters in our community. Now, I know there's someone there. Every time I talk about this, there's a few comments and like, oh, Badge, this is why I cheat. No, I'm not hearing it. I don't care about RNG. I don't care about they took out your dribble moves. If the 2K community could press a button to win a game, like I've said before, they would do it. And there is a thing like that on this game. And guess what? People do it. They literally press a button to kick you out of the game. I learned that it was real in 2K25 because we know it was real in 2K24. We talked about it towards the end of the year last year. That you can get kicked out of the game from the Titan thing. Like they can now, there's some add-on or maybe it comes with the service. They can just kick you out whenever. Like I was in 1v1 Rush and as I was at 20 points, coincidentally, like 4 times I get kicked out. I mean, it's not 2K servers. It's a real thing. Now, what's even crazier is with skill-based matchmaking and the L team that's going on and all that, and we've kind of talked about this before, is that there's so many people that will not ever understand my perspective because they are not hitting the GOAT tier. They are much less likely to play these people. And that's really actually awesome for them. Like I wish that I couldn't do that. Like I wish that I could not play them, right? But because, of course, because they're cheating, they're going to get to one of the highest levels of skill-based matchmaking. Now they're playing me, who's legit having to play against that garbage. I have to play against LT all the time. I have to play against cheaters. I have to play against people that are booting me out of games. So that's not good for skill-based matchmaking because more people need to understand what it feels like for that to happen when you're just trying to chill on the game, when you're just trying to make a video, when you're just trying to hoop with your friends, you know, whatever it is. Anyway, a lot of people thought that, what was it, Basketball Gods was going to be free, right? The event, they thought it was just going to be so easy to win because all the cheaters are banned. Well, WLWRJ, well, I don't know. Anyway, Bleg said, y'all thought the event was going to be free, but it's literally just a bunch of random accounts with cheaters and boosters on boards right now. Ban wave stopped nothing. Less people would start playing the game than how many more would stop if they couldn't cheat. Take-Two's quarterly earnings going down, laughy face. And I really, really hope that 2K just is now formulating a, you know, algorithm or whatever it is to detect these auto greens, and they didn't already have that in early 2K25, 2K24, and they just didn't use it because they don't want to ban people they're going to spend money on their game. I really hope that this is a consistent ban process, okay? I am praying for that because, like I said, this video was going to be about that being huge, and it still is huge for the future of 2K. That is one of, if not the most important thing right now in the community in this game is getting cheating fixed. I mean, look at Call of Duty if you guys haven't seen it. The community is destroyed. They don't care about anything except for getting the cheating fixed because it's so rampant. Now, Stacks was fired from 2K. Stacks Montana. He said, after 3 years of what was a dream opportunity for me, last week I parted ways with 2K. And I said, did you leave or get let off? He said he was fired from 2K. So 2K took this employee took this YouTuber who has been a monumental, a legend in the 2K community. You guys might have not watched him. It might not have been your time. But I grew up watching some Stacks Montana, Chris Smooth, Jester the Laser, Cash Nasty, Soluminati. I mean, the list goes on and on. This is one of the legends of the 2K community that, in my opinion, 2K brought in to say, hey guys, we care about the community. Look, here's this guy who has achieved 1 million subscribers in our community. Here he is. Look at him. I mean, obviously we do care. And then they just fire him, which, by the way, they said was for budget cuts. I'm going to say that again. Budget cuts. I'm going to say the company's name. Take-Two. That own 2K, the multi-billion-dollar generating company, how they're kind of like connected to Rockstar and GTA 5 and GTA 6. Budget cuts. Come on, man. And think about this. This is one of the most public faces of the community. Like, he became basically almost like a social media manager, kind of like a Ronnie 2K. Imagine what they're doing to people behind the scenes. This is a guy that we know well, like very well. And yet, he's just, boop, out of here. Budget cuts. I mean, come on, bro. Come on. Now, anyway, jeez, dude. There's so much to talk about in this video that I took some out. You guys are going to see, man. But look, my boy Nam Tough, he spun his wheel. And I tell you guys to spin your wheel every day. I do. I don't usually normally get anything good. But he got, 1 million BC. 1 million BC for spinning his wheel. I played with this guy, Nam Tough. You guys seen him in the 100 No Rec video, which if you haven't seen it, you need to go check it out. I'll have it at the end screen in a minute. You can just click it, tap it, it'll take you right to it. I put my heart and soul into that video, guys. If you haven't looked at it, please do. Give it a chance, okay? That way I can post more videos like that. If it does good, I can do that. I want to do more outside the box things. I don't want to post a build and a build and a... Sometimes I want to post real creative stuff, but I can't if it doesn't get the love. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you guys that have made it this far into the video, the real ones that have made it this far, how it is. I really want to, but it just depends on that. Like I put, it took me 5 to 6 days to play all those games, and then it took me 5 days almost awake to sleep again, like from the minute I woke up to going to sleep, of clipping up the video, 50 hours of gameplay down into 3 hours. I paid an editor to get instrumentals on it. Like, a lot goes into that, and it's not doing at the moment enough. I mean, we'll see if it takes off, but guys, give it a chance, okay? Because I do want to post more awesome outside the box videos like that. And to my knowledge, because I looked it up, no one has ever documented trying to play 100 rec games in one video, trying to go 100 no. It's a brand new idea. It's not like No Money Spent that has been watered down and everyone's done it. Brand new. Anyway, Bauer, who plays on Chono's team, made 250,000 VC from spinning his wheel. Now he does have a creator logo, but Nam Tough does not have a creator logo. So guys, don't go, oh, it's because he's got a logo. Nam has no affiliation. I don't think he streams. I don't think he does YouTube, and he won 1 million VC. Spin that wheel every day. I've seen lots of people that watch my videos that say, hey, I spun my wheel and I got some really good rewards. Just do it every day, just one time. It's 2 minutes of your day. Anyway, Drew 2K, who he does a lot of wagers, he said, lost my wager this morning because 2K made me take a layup instead of a mid-range animation startup from the three-point line is absolutely absurd. You guys see on the left side where his layup started. That is insane. It's been happening a lot this year. There's some ways around it, but it's got to be fixed for 2K26. It's one of the, I wouldn't say it's one of the biggest gameplay issues, but it's definitely like one of those little things that is big. Like, how are you getting a layup from a step inside the three-point line? That is, we're not Giannis out here, okay? That's like a 6'2 build. Now, Hank the Tank said, gee, it's almost like if NBA Live still existed, NBA 2K would actually try to put out a better game every year with better patches and updates because of competition. And as you see, Overwatch 2 director admitted he's feeling pressure from Marvel rivals, but he thinks this pressure could improve Overwatch. We think it's a forcing function to our team. This is no longer about playing it safe. Now they're trying to get out of the box and innovate, try to make something that really wants to hold players in the game. And right now, 2K has no reason to do that, which we've talked about a million times, but they just don't really have, they have literally no competition in the basketball sim space. So maybe one day NBA Live will come back. And at the same time, even if it does, it's EA. They tried to go the other way when 2K19 was coming out about like, okay, we're not going to do microtransactions. And they tried to basically do the opposite of 2K. But the gameplay itself, in the majority of people's opinions, did not come out to be as good, or, well, it would have sold as much as 2K or more. And it just didn't. So anyway, if they come back in 2025, 2026, you gotta bet your bottom dollar that they're gonna be loading that thing with microtransactions regardless of if the game is good or not. So don't get your hopes up too much if you see another basketball game, but at the very least, it should bring some competition between 2K and NBA Live. It should, some sort of innovation, some sort of more, hey, maybe we should listen to our community more and put out changes more, from 2K. Anyway, guys, click right here, tap right here to go see the 100-0 rec video, bro. If you haven't yet, click it, tap it, go check it out, man. I'm telling you, this is an amazing video. I promise you, you will enjoy it. And I'm out of here. Peace.